All right, everyone. I want to thank you so much for taking time out to get on the call. And really, I know why you're here because God has really blessed us with an awesome leader and a friend and someone who makes learning fun, someone who is very persistent. Everything that he can possibly do, he'll do for you. We have been together in some MLN marketing things for quite a while, and we've developed a relationship. That's why I can kind of joke with him like that, being a persistent, confused woman. But after all, being all that, he is a great leader, a great team leader, a great motivator, and he's not one to bring you into a project or a program and then leave you on your own. He will do anything he possibly can to help you. And we are truly, truly blessed to have Percy Moore as the leader of our team. So, Percy, here we are. Lay it on us, sweetie.
I appreciate it, Nancy. Thank you guys for getting on this call. And tonight, I guess I won't be a confused, persistent woman, but I will be persistent in helping you get to the next level. But guys, tonight is a special, special call to me because we've done so much to help people, and we've had a lot of help right here within our team. And I know a lot of our team members may not be on, but this particular call right here is going to be able to help people that we may know that's dealing with health issues, and it's a lot of people that we know that's dealing with health issues. So I wanted to make tonight a testimonial call, and like I say, we're going to do this again, but for starters, we're going to go with what we have. So what I want to do is when I call your name, I want you to press *6 and share with us what O2 have done for you. So to get this thing started, I really want to go to the lady that's already on the moderator side since she's already here. Nancy, let's start with you. Share with us what O2 have done for you.
All right. Thank you, Percy. Well, guys, this time of year used to be a very miserable time for me. When that pollen hits, I would have a headache that felt like somebody hit me in the head. My eyes would be all itchy and scratchy. When I wake up in the morning, they would be all stuck together. I would be breathing out of 1/4 of a nostril, not even half of a nostril. I would be just a miserable person. It got so that my sinus would get so infection it would affect my equilibrium. I would get dizzy. Well, Percy called me and told me about the O2 drops. And I'm saying, well, I'm going to see if this is going to work on my sinuses. And I started to take in the drops, 25 drops under my tongue, but I also started putting it up my nose to help open up my nose and in my eyes to get that itchy, scratchy, sandy feeling out of my eyes. And I can tell you now, when the weather is nice, I can open up all the windows in the house. The pollen might be flying around out there, and I don't feel any effects from it. That's what the O2 drops did for me. I was so excited about it. I started telling people about how it helped me. But I was also going through something when I was waking up in the morning. I'm diabetic. My blood sugar was so low. It was, in fact, lower than it should be. And I'm like, well, so my doctor told me anytime that happened, reduce your insulin tech because I take insulin at night. So I started with 50 units, and I started reducing it. And one day I think I was talking to Percy. I said, you know what? I said, if I keep on like this, I probably won't have to take any insulin long. I said, I don't know what's happening. It never dawned to me that the O2 drops were not only helping with my sinus problems and my allergy problems, it was also reducing my blood sugar. I am all the way down now to 30 units, and I'm looking forward to the day when I don't have to take it at all. Folks, this product, like I said, is for everyone, whether you have a condition or not, because I got a testimony for someone who didn't even have a condition. I was walking down the hall past I have some little plants. I've been known to kill plants, so I can't get the big, pretty ones. I get the little ones and hope that one day they may grow up to be big. And I was looking at my Christmas cactus, and I'm saying, oh, you need some water. So I had a bottle of water in my hand, so I just took and dumped it on the plant. Next day I went past the plant. I went past the plant, and it looked like somebody said, stick 'em up. That plant was standing straight up in the air. I'm like, what is your problem? You haven't been standing up like that since the day that I bought you. Well, I don't know what could have happened. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, that water that I had was my bottle of the water that I had been drinking. I forgot I had put some O2 drops on it. I gave it to the plant, and the plant loves it. So I'm telling you, not only do folks like O2, plants like O2 drops too. So now I think I'm going to have to continue giving it the O2 drops. It's like, okay, I need my drops. Where are they? It keeps looking at me. You haven't watered me yet. I'll be waiting for these O2 drops. Seriously, guys, this product really, really works. And I'm so grateful to Percy for introducing it to me. Okay, back to you, Pert.
Thank you, Nancy. That's an awesome testimony. I love testimonies. And after Nancy, I want to go to Mr. Jerry Wells, sir. Press star 6 and share with us what O2 have done for you.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing super fantastic. Share with us what O2 have done for you.
All right. I've been an asthmatic ever since I was born, so been in the hospital 2 weeks at a time. Missed a lot of time out of school. I think back in the day when you go to school, you're supposed to go for 180 days. I go for 90. And over the years, I have gotten used to having my condition and stuff, and I just work around it. So Nancy called me one day and introduced me to the O2 drops, and I said, well, let me see how that works. I said, I pay a lot of money for my medicine and stuff. I said, so for a bottle, it's only $60-something, while I pay roughly about $4 for what I have to take. And I started taking it. I say in about 3 weeks' time, I noticed that I didn't have to take as much of the medicine that I have been taking. And I walk a lot. I do a lot of hills, and I do that because I try to get a lot of oxygen into my system. And I found I could walk more and jog a little bit around the track. Found my recovery time is a little bit better than what it was. And as it kept going and going, is that it improved itself even more. And long story short was that now instead of taking the medicine every day, I might take the medicine every 4 or 5 days. Still get my walk in, get my exercise in, and like dust and all this other stuff I can't deal with. So at our office here where I work at, is that we was replacing ceiling tiles. That's something that I don't do because of too much dust, and it only make me where I can't breathe, and I start wheezing real bad, and I have to take some medicine. Did that all day long. Got that stuff all over my face, up my nose, in my head. And I said, well, I'll find out how I feel the next morning. Next morning when I woke up, not one sign, breathing very well, did everything I needed to do the next day. And I just say, thanks for having this O2 drops. Matter of fact, I got a bottle in my office right now, so I keep that there. And I got another bottle coming in a couple of weeks. So, Percy and Nancy, I thank y'all for introducing me to this product, and y'all take it from there.
Man, I love it. You are the first asthma testimony that I've heard live, and man, I mean, we really have something major. So, guys, that's a hint right there. You may know somebody that's dealing with asthma. You may know somebody that's dealing with allergies. You may know somebody that's diabetic, and you just heard 2 great testimonies. I definitely appreciate that, Mr. Jerry. So press star 6 for me and mute back out. And the next person I want to go to is Miss Shirley Monroe. Miss Shirley, press star 6 and share with us what O2 have done for you.
Let me tell you about your famous O2 I took into. I am excited. I have this rheumatoid arthritis, and you know the doctors all tell you that there's no cure for it. And I have that crippling kind, and I'm 76 years old, and this is something that you do not want to hear. You have enough problems as it is. But my sister introduced me to this about a month ago, and I told her, I said, if it helped me with my arthritis, I said, you haven't seen nothing yet. And so she said, well, it's been helping me. She said, I think it can do for you. So I've been taking it now for about a month, and I have already seen a change in my body, where I ache at, because there's nothing really you can do about the pain. And I have arthritis all up in my shoulders, which goes all the way down to my hips and my lower back part. Well, as the pain is, I can't hardly feel the pain in my shoulders. And that's a blessing because it has been a good while since I have felt that. Maybe a year since I've been battling with this pain. And this just kind of going across my shoulders and everything. But I'm already seeing changes in it. And I've been on it for a month. Now, can you just imagine what it's going to be like when I be on it 2 months? Mm-hmm. And I just can't hardly wait till that time comes. But I thank you all so much for introducing us to my sister, that she was able to bring to me, and that we'll be able to share to others to make a difference. Because I live in a small town, and honest to goodness, I think everybody in this town is sick. And I think they all need this O2 drops. But I tell you what, I am so thrilled. And my blood pressure seems like it's stabilizing. My thyroid is stabilizing. So, you know what? God is good. I don't have a lot to complain about. All I can say is thank you, Jesus.
My God, you got that right. Thank you, Jesus. Put him in front of everything. Man, that is another powerful testimony. Guys, we getting enough information to help a lot of people. And like I say, this call is being recorded. I'm going to make sure that I get this number out to you so you can share with family and friends and people that you just come across. They need to hear about this liquid stabilized oxygen and minerals. I definitely appreciate that testimony, Miss Shirley. The next person I want to go to is Miss Stella. Stella, press *6 and share with us what O2 have done for you.
Hey, Percy. Thanks for having me on. I just wanted to share with you back in January. Well, let me start. Back in December, the middle of December, I retired. So in January, I decided, I don't know what got into me, maybe hormonal, I don't know. But anyway, I thought I can become an aerobic instructor again. I did it for 16 years, and I hadn't worked out probably in the last 7 or 8 years religiously. So I took a job part-time as an aerobic instructor. Now, mind you, I'm 64 years old. Will be 65 in 2 months. So here I am starting an aerobic career, fitness trainer career at the age of 64. And those people that I'm teaching are my age and older. They're ranged from 50 to 80. So I'm teaching a full-body morning workout, and I started working out, and I was pushing these people and pushing these people. Then I come home, I'd be on the sofa and so sore and so tired. I'm thinking, what's going on here? And I had been on the O2 drops for a couple of months, and they had helped me and stuff. And so I got to thinking, I had to increase my time that I was working out. I work out about 2 or 3 hours a day. So I thought, you know what, I am using a lot of oxygen with my workout because I'm doing balancing and stretching, and that takes a lot of deep breathing and stuff. So I increased my oxygen, my drops. So I'm taking them 4 times a day instead of 3, and I'm taking about 20 to 25 drops every time. And since I've increased them, I can tell you my recovery time is really, really great. It has really sped up. I mean, I am not tired. I can get up and move around after I get home, so I'm really feeling fantastic about it. So if you're doing a hard workout and you feel like the drops are not working for you, increase your drops. It's not going to hurt. We all know that everything in it is something that our body needs. So I'm just giving my body a little bit more of it, and my body is really appreciating it. So I just wanted to share that with you and let you know that O2 Drops it's going to be on my daily things to do every day, right along with my other vitamins. So thank you, Percy, for introducing that to me and to the other people that we're going to share this with other people and get the word out. So thanks for having me on.
You are more than welcome. I appreciate that testimony. Guys, see what I mean? We just have testimonies behind testimonies. A great product, liquid stabilized minerals in oxygen. 2-time Nobel Prize winner Dr. Linus Pauling said that you can trace every illness in disease to a mineral deficiency. U.S. Senate Document 264 was documented in the 1930s that stated that our crop-bearing soils are depleted of its minerals. So if it's not in our food, it's not getting in our bodies. So we got to supplement. Our air that we're breathing, they're saying, scientists are saying now we have less good oxygen that we're breathing. So here it is, now we have two of the greatest nutrients known to man that we're putting in our bodies to help, replace all the stuff that we're not getting from what we're supposed to get it from. So this is an awesome, awesome product. And I'm going to share my daughter's testimony again. Guys, you're going to hear her on the call soon sharing it for herself. But anyway, she's someone that's been, dealing with a wheelchair and rollators for the past 3 years. And I either have to tote her in the house and when I'm home. If I'm not here, her mom and my brother-in-law, they would have to tote her in the house. Well, she got on the products. Actually, I had Nancy share her testimony with her because both of them are diabetic. But once she listened to what Nancy was saying and learned how to cut back on her insulin, she's taking the product 3 times a day. A couple of weeks ago, for the first time, guys, for the first time, she walked without a rollator, without a cane, without the assistance of any of us holding on to her. She walked right over to me and gave me a hug. Guys, you talking about one of the greatest feelings in the world, to see your child up and walk after not being able to do it in 3 years. That is truly a blessing. That tells you what kind of product we have. One of my favorite scriptures is 3 John 1 and 2, guys. It says, beloved, above all things, not some things, but all things, I wish that you may prosper, be in health, even as your soul prosper. O2 Worldwide, guys, is giving us 3 John 1 and 2. The prosperity is giving us the health, and our soul can even prosper from this. And how can our soul prosper from this? For every bottle of these O2 drops that's sold, a hungry child here in this country get fed. You have all these other non-profit organizations going out into these other countries and, helping taking care of those kids. But what about home? What about taking care of home? O2 Worldwide is taking care of home. We have the right product, and we have the right people with a good heart. If these products is doing this for you, guys, you have a testimony that you need to share with the world. Let people know about these O2 drops. So I thank you for getting taking time out of your schedule to share your testimony with everybody. And I look forward to working with you in every way possible that I can. So anytime you need me, feel free to give me a call, send me a text message, whatever it is that you can do to reach me. So hold on one second, guys.